Welcome to Robots in the News. This is Blakey Rat.
And this is Rantis.
We're playing Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Excuse me, I forgot the game for a second there. And we're on the third map.
Yep.
Go ahead
and
I
would like to point out that while we were on break and Blakey and I were just talking about random stuff, I finally discovered why this armor has no powers. So they have
on
these...
break. We had lunch break.
We had lunch break, yes.
Yeah, we're paid hourly. Benny's, Blue Cross.
Clearly.
Yeah.
We have great insurance. So basically the armor gets no active abilities like the other armor. So like Battle gets shield, Jet gets like a jetpack thing, and Blakey's tactical armor gets turrets of some type. So this armor gets passive abilities basically. So like increased reload, faster sprint, faster revive, and some other random stuff. And they can use every weapon in the game, I guess. But
so it's basically loser armor.
yeah, it's pretty much loser armor.
So this next round starts with, if I remember right, it starts with about 8,000 alien fighters.
Yes. Oh man, that kind of makes me wish I had gotten the multi-lock rocket launcher. Oh no, this is the aerial bombardment one. Check those missiles out.
Is that what you're firing?
Huh?
Are you firing those?
No, I'm not. No, I'm talking about the missiles coming down from the carrier.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See them? And they like split into blue things and...
Yes, I know what you're talking about. So one of the reasons that they have the magical force field that the aliens put up is to prevent you from getting hit from their bombardments. If that makes sense. It's just a graphical thing. We didn't actually implement the damage. Stupid pizzeria.
So...
bakeries.
Yeah. So the carriers that are doing the bombardment, if you just happen to be in the area where those blue missiles are coming down, you're pretty much dead instantly.
Yeah, but I honestly think they come down outside the bounds of the ramp map, don't they?
No, they don't. You can run over there. I can show people if you really want me to.
I don't think you should commit suicide on the sake of that.
When you're on Inferno, you have a tendency to like run down random corridors so you don't get cornered, and what ends up happening is you run right into the middle of bombardment half the time.
Okay, so I'm at the waypoint here.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of ants. And I think we get lots of fighters too, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't really recall if...
Look at those fighters.
I'm hurting.
They're so easy to kill on this level. You can tell they're dangerous because a single burst from a machine gun handheld kills them. Actually, the most dangerous thing about them is when they dive into me after they've crashed.
Yeah. There's like, I don't know, if depending on how much damage you do to them, you can injure them to the point where they can no longer fly and they'll do like a kamikaze dive run at you. And
yeah, like, ooh, that one's doing right now.
Yeah, that's extremely painful.
I took out their inertial guidance systems. That was the worst, I'm sorry.
That was obviously...
I apologize for that.
Yes, thank you.
But if they did have an engineer, it would be Scotty. In my defense.
I like how this thing looks like a flattened school bus, by the way. Whatever the heck was in the middle of...
That's one of our mobile command centers.
Yeah. Yeah,
it looks
those? It looks like a giant flattened school bus.
It's a command center, which is mobile.
Yes, it is mobile. Or it was mobile.
Well, it's still mobile, you just need like a bulldozer.
Yeah, you need a bulldozer or a crane or...
See, now the fighters are kind of, we thinned them out. Now it's kind of pathetic. They're coming in one at a time. I actually feel sorry for them.
I think there's a limited spawn of them, and then it does something else.
I was not doing it quick enough. I'm getting bored. There's a couple more.
What? Where are they coming from? They're just like taking off out of nowhere.
They were in that bakery I shot.
Yeah. You're gonna have to watch the. You're gonna have to watch the replay of the screen because they clearly are just forming out of the atmosphere. Just meow, meow.
Well, maybe you're getting lag or something. I saw them come up from behind the buildings.
Well, they looked like they were coming.
We've defeated the alien fighters, but at what cost? At what cost? You know what these fighters look like? Is, have you ever seen War of the Worlds, the original 50s version?
Not recently enough to remember what the aliens look like.
Well, they don't look like the aliens in that movie, but what they do look like is the remote control camera that the aliens had. Oh, are we to the point now where we should be destroying the carriers? Or not yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
There is a waypoint, though.
So there was the scene where they're hiding in a barn, and the aliens send in a little camera on a cord, like a ROV or something, a remotely operated camera vehicle.
There's a waypoint, by the way. Waypoint.
Oh, should we head towards it at some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for that.
I'm here with Oldman. Oldman and I will take the flank here.
Is that Gary?
Gary Oldman?
Gary?
Yeah, sure. Oldman is our boss. Or, I mean, our boss. He's our boss.
Hey, so
we take orders from the bot. He's the one who signed up for the insurance plan. No, Oldman is our bot, and he is really stupid, but that's okay.
Yeah, but he provides the homing missile launching, flame-throwing, net launching super gun things.
What are you talking about?
Fifth Element reference.
Gary. Okay, no, I'm somewhat with you.
Yeah,
I think you were stretching a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot.
Might have needed a little bit more lead time.
So do these anti-air turrets, they don't have a cooldown, but you can't shoot anything on the ground, which is very annoying.
Yeah, you can.
Well, kind of.
As long as they're
by on the ground, it means like 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really should probably get out of it since I'm not doing any good here. So one of the discussions we had when this game first came out is, what the hell is her accent?
And I think we came up with Oxford-educated Indian, maybe.
I think you're overestimating how confident we were that we knew what it was. I still can't figure it out.
Yeah, I suppose that's entirely. Oh, see, look, we're gonna be in the bombardment zone shortly.
Yeah, but we're actually damaging these guys, I believe.
Yeah, but okay, see, watch. I'm gonna sit here with Oldman, and you'll see what happens. You don't want to be next to us. All right, you can sit in the zone. I'll come revive you later.
Fine. See? Look at that. Fine.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fine.
Fine. All right.
Ooh, my turret blew up, but I'm fine.
Wait,
see, I'm fine.
Yep.
I'm fine.
You are clearly
see,
fine. Oh, hey, look, Oldman got you. Oh, and you're dead again.
A little too early there, Oldman. There was another freaking wave coming.
Oh god, look at it's just raining death. It's awesome.
Yeah, Oldman there is not. I'm not a fan of Oldman.
No, he's an old man. Come on, he's got arthritis. You got to give him some more time to revive you.
The carrier is dropping more gunships. Try to target the gunship deployment hatches while they're open.
Oh, now we finally
get to kill these guys. And look at that on top of that skyscraper. Is that a spider?
Finally actually get to kill the carrier. So there's that, I guess.
There's also a couple spiders on the map. Get a good look at the spider.
Oh yeah, there are spiders. Amazing. Oh boy.
Oh, I love my spiders. So they jump on you, and they spit web, and the web slows you down. They're also pretty ugly.
They are. They're very detailed models.
And I think they vote Republican.
I say we blow up the gas station just for fun.
I was actually going to head towards that health in the gas station, but you blew it up around me. Thanks.
No, you're welcome.
Oh, so,
health is shared, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking up at that deployable fighter, or the carrier there, deployed fighter, so we can actually maybe kill it.
There we go. The hatch is open.
Yeah, this is where I have to figure out my fast reloads. Oh, see, now this is where you don't want tracking weapons, because tracking weapons will not track at the hatch. If he's dropping stuff out, it'll track at the stuff that's dropping out.
It depends on the weapon, so I didn't really have any trouble hitting the hatch with mine, but Yeah, there's some weapons where the tracking on every weapon is a little bit different, and some of them are really not good at doing any of that.
There's also the fact that I'm shooting a little teeny like machine gun into a freaking gigantic spaceship docking bay. I don't think that would really have an effect, would it?
Oh.
I'm gonna grab this health ball
Yeah.
here.
Is it me, or are these hatches not staying open very long?
Well, it doesn't matter if they open often, which they are. You gotta take your opportunities as they come. The
Well,
really
yeah.
dumb thing is I didn't have a turret up, so I'm like not using my special ability.
Oh yeah, by the way, once you get the rocket turret, you'll have to let me know. That thing is annoying.
That thing's awesome!
Yeah,
It knocks down everything, including players.
So, yeah, at some point down the road, Blakey's class gets some kind of deployable rocket turret thing, and it shoots people indiscriminately, including your teammates.
We won't get that in this series unless perhaps we go through and do all the levels over again. I'm gonna let it be like level 4 when we're done with this.
Yeah.
Freaking Warner Brothers.
They really should just call it the friendly fire turret, since I feel like 90% of the time, if you're anywhere near an enemy, it'll shoot you instead of the enemy.
It's your prerogative to get out of the way of the turret.
Yeah, right, because I can tell exactly what the turret's
It's like
doing.
if you're crossing the street and there's a big-ass truck coming, okay, the truck's not going to be able to stop all the time.
No, that would be like if I was standing on the sidewalk and a big-ass truck was going in, the truck just randomly decided to shoot or drive onto the sidewalk.
Trains always have the right of way.
Yes, trains do always have the right of way.
Okay, this carrier's kind of pissing me off. So you see his little red orb at the back end of the carrier. Is that the front? Is that the front? Anyway, at the end of the carrier, he has a little red circle. The darker that gets, it means the closer he is to dying. So as you can see, we're slowly dinging away his health, but it's annoyingly healthy still.
Yeah, I feel like we're not doing nearly as much damage as we should be.
I don't have any explosive weapons I can hit it with, is the problem. And I'm carrying that sticky
there we
grenade
go.
launcher. There we go. I'm carrying that sticky grenade launcher, which is not very useful for things like that.
So apparently my tracking missile launcher must just do nothing for damage, or it wasn't actually hitting the thing or something.
It's probably tracking the fighters coming out, like I was saying.
No, it wasn't. It looked like it was actually going in and hitting, but the problem is it just may do significantly less damage than my machine gun, which makes absolutely no sense, but...
I think the problem is the owner of the gun.
The owner of the gun, yeah. User error.
User error. Did you hit the red button?
Yes, I hit the red button that says don't shoot yourself in the foot. I don't know if that was the right one.
No, what was the button in, we were talking about Fifth Element.
Rock on, yes.
What was the disassembler button? The orange or whatever, the one that just made the weapon instantly fall apart? That's the one you need to hit.
Oh, yeah. No,
oh, man, this part of the level. Actually, I think it's next level.
I was thinking more about the Megas XLR thing where you just have random red button show up that says, do awesome thing.
Yes. It's the best show ever, by the way. Megas XLR.
That was a great show.
Yeah, if I'm remembering right, we spend like a whole level in this pit of sewage.
Yeah, but we get mechs, so that's kind of cool.
It keeps your feet off the sewage. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess that's really all you could ask for.
That wreckage is blocking your egress route.
My egress route. It's not just where the accent's from, but also what kind of person says egress.
Yeah, who says egress? I mean, really. Again, Oxford educated. She goes through in her daily routines, going through the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
I'm gonna ask all the British people I know if they say egress frequently.
Intel reports more carriers inbound.
Oh no!
We got more carriers to fight. Oh, stupid Intel.
These bombers are affecting the viability of your mission. We have to rethink our approach.
Hmm.
You stupid tick.
Yeah.
You guys coming to the waypoint, or is it just me out here?
Oh yeah, I should probably be doing that. Although you're running away from it, so...
Well, I am now because there are 50 spiders on it. I have limited cowardice. It's mostly courageous.
Limited cowardice. Cowardice and
It's
small.
intelligent cowardice. I know when to run away.
It's going to be a fighting advance. I've uploaded a new waypoint.
So clearly we're in some... Oh no, we're in New Detroit, I guess, right? That's where we're at. Or New Detroit. I don't... There's some joke in the game about it.
I'm going to point out that the Earth Defense Force seems to have about 5 employees.
Yeah.
Like, where's, like... the rest of our guys? Just
I don't
this?
know.
Seriously?
Strike,
This is all we got?
Strike
Is
Force
Oldman?
Lightning is the only one that survives anything ever, basically.
Us two and Oldman, huh?
Yeah. Although technically Oldman's survival rate is actually better than yours.
You told me to die.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Said it mostly jokingly, but I'm glad you proved my theory about the bombardment. Also, I'm having trouble saying that word for some reason. Bomb on a plane.
Local utilities are not available.
Oh, the local utilities aren't available. I can't imagine why. The weather's so nice. I don't think they'd be having any problems. It's not like there's a storm out, right?
Yeah, it's just a normal day. You know, you could walk into a Safeway.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I can see the couple out there picnicking. I mean,
yeah. It's a nice day along the new Detroit Canal.
the funny thing is, I don't think you'd even be able to tell the difference between this and what Detroit normally looks like.
No. Yeah.
Haha, that was a Detroit joke. Pretty funny.
Oh. I'm sorry
I don't
if
know
you offended
anyone
any.
from Detroit at all.
Yeah. Yep.
But it is the city that gave us RoboCop, so I can't really disparage it that much.
So
Ooh, I get webbed.
So the other great thing about this, so you can't walk through the barrier thing, but you can shoot through it apparently. That's totally okay.
They kind of have to let you shoot through it, otherwise this would be really cheap. You wouldn't be able to kill half these enemies.
Well, yeah. From a logical, sensical standpoint, it makes absolutely none, but...
As opposed to everything else in this game, which is flawlessly logical.
Yeah, well, flawlessly logical. That's my nickname for this game.
So, the giant ants are from them, if you're thinking about 50s B movies, obviously. These UFOs, like I said in the other episode, my complaint about these UFOs is they look way too modern, but obviously there's 100 B movies in the 50s that had UFOs. These could be from any of them, except for they'd probably look actually like flying saucers. I can't remember what they looked like in the original game, but they didn't look like flying saucers there either. Or, I keep saying the original game, in 2017.
I don't honestly recall. I do
Yeah.
like the fact that they actually have a different... It doesn't make any sense, honestly, other than maybe hover mode or something, but before they shoot you with their primary laser, they kind of like fold their wings down and they look pretty cool.
Yeah. And then the giant spiders...
Oh, that guy used to want to move here, but apparently not anymore. But as you pointed out, it hasn't really changed much, so...
There's a terrible, terrible, terrible movie called The Giant Spider Invasion, where the spider was actually built by gluing fur to a Volkswagen, and some pipes, I guess, covered in fur for the legs. It was a god-awful film. It had Alan Hale, who was the skipper in Gilligan's Island, in it. Anyway, so I don't think this game was inspired by that movie, but it could have been, because that movie had spiders about this size. God-awful movie.
Spiders made out of Volkswagens. That sounds like very professionally done movie.
Yes. And it was basically as high quality as that sounds, as that makes it sound.
Yes. Quite high quality, in other words.
Yeah, so, fun stuff. I've unlocked all the armors, because we've completed 3 levels, and you start out with 1 unlock, you unlock 3 others, and there's 4 total. Yeah, I got enough credits to buy some weapons, although I don't think I have any weapons to buy, unfortunately. Yeah, good stuff. So, we'll be starting on the next level, which is the one where we get into mechs and walk around in a sewage pipe and kill stuff. That'll be exciting. What do you think?
That is exciting. I do love walking through some sewage.
There's going to be lots and lots of sewage.
Yep.
So, join us for the next episode.